Hooty hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Welcome today. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week, August 27th. And you know what? I think we're going to close at a new record high. You can't make this stuff up. Now, we were down 0.5% in the market yesterday, but it just bounces right back. Now, this is not normal. This is not normal. Every time the market drops 1 or 2%, straight back up. Now, who's buying the stocks? Well, is it the Federal Reserve? Maybe they are. Well, we know they're definitely printing all the money that's buying the stocks. They keep printing the money. Money's got to go somewhere. We're looking at a $3.5 trillion infrastructure package on top of another $1.2 trillion package. You put this money out there, it's going to flow into the stock market. It's going to make it go higher. Now, we all know we're in a bubble. That's obvious. We're in a big, big bubble, but they keep blowing the air into the bubble. Okay, and the bubble's going to continue to go higher as long as they can do it. But you know what? Bubbles are not really predictable. It's not predictable as to what's going to pop the bubble and when the bubble's going to pop. Normally, it's a black swan event that comes out of nowhere that people don't see. Everybody's guessing when it's going to end, when it's going to pop. Everybody's guessing what's going to be the thing that pops the bubble. We don't know. Now, I'm predicting a pullback within the next month. I think we'll get a correction. Do I think that's the crash? I do not. I think as long as they keep pumping this trillions and trillions of dollars into the market, we will continue to go higher. And of course, inflation's going to go higher, which is going to hurt the middle class, hurt the poor, but it's going to continue to go higher. All right, what I want to talk quickly about today is the eviction moratorium. Just yesterday, once again, the Supreme Court rules that the CDC does not have power to have an eviction moratorium. So eviction moratorium is out. Now, of course, the Biden administration, they don't believe the Supreme Court. They don't believe the Constitution. They want to have their own rules. They want Congress to write a no rent bill. Can you imagine that no one has to pay rent? Now, in California, if you can get out to California, we don't have to pay rent out here. Look even though the eviction moratorium's over, it's not over in California. Governor Newsom says, no, we're going to keep the eviction moratorium in place and not to worry if you're a landlord because I'm going to give you the money. I'm going to pay the tenant's rent. I'm going to pay 12 months backward and 3 months forward. What money is he doing this with? Well, he's doing it with taxpayer money. Now, the funny part is it's not just California taxpayers. It's taxpayers from all over the U.S. that are going to be paying for the deadbeat renters in California. Isn't that great? I love Governor Newsom. We're trying to get him out. Right now, there's a recall election. Now, this is fascinating also. First, we have to vote on the recall election if we want to recall the governor. Now, let's say the governor loses 49% to 51%. That means he's got 49% of the vote that wants to keep him in. Well, it goes to the alternate candidates. And an alternate candidate can win with just 19% if the recall goes through. So even though Newsom gets 49% of the vote, he may be kicked out by someone who only gets 19% of the vote. It's wild times. I want him gone. Personally, he's destroying California. You look at what he's done while he's been in office. California going straight down a cliff. That's correct. California's done. Now, okay. Now, that's enough for the eviction moratorium. I want Newsom out. The eviction moratorium's out. We're going to start seeing evictions. Millions and millions of people out on the streets wandering around. Where are they going to go? I don't really know. I'm not sure. I know it's not going to be a good thing. Okay, now here's what we got to talk about today. Where does the money go when the bubble pops? Okay, we got this stock market bubble, and it's going to pop at some point. Now, probably next year, maybe even before the end of this year. No one knows for sure. But when the bubble pops, where's the money going to go? I think it's going to flow into the commodity space. Now, the commodity space, some commodities are already overinflated. Now, there's some commodities that I love dearly, my gold, my silver plays. Those commodities are undervalued because they're being manipulated by J.P. Morgan. They get fined billions of dollars all the time for manipulating the markets. But nobody cares. They get away with it. They're going to continue to manipulate the markets. Now, as much as I love gold and silver, there are two better plays in the metals market. Let's talk about platinum. Okay, platinum is trading around just under $1,000 an ounce. Okay, now gold is trading at $1,800 an ounce. Now, historically, platinum has always traded more than gold. Okay, right now, platinum to gold ratio is at a 120-year low. Platinum at 1,000 and gold at 1,800. Usually, platinum's above gold, but right now, it's so far below gold that I think it's a better trade. Now, here's the thing. I thought about stacking platinum coins instead of gold coins, you know. You can buy a platinum eagle just like you can buy the gold eagles. But the thing is, platinum eagles are not liquid. I asked my coin dealer if he has any. He says, no, he doesn't have any. I asked him, well, do you ever get people that want to sell them? He goes, sometimes. Not very common, but I don't like to buy them because no one wants to buy them for me. It's not a liquid market. So it's not real liquid like gold, but I think it's a better play than gold. But the way I'd recommend playing the platinum market is with the PPLT. This is the platinum ETF. PPLT. Now, you can get this ETF right now. Probably not a good day to buy because it's on the upswing. But if it gets a little pullback, I'd recommend it. I'm looking to open a position in it myself. PPLT, I think platinum's going to outperform gold from here. Now, why do I think that? Well, number one, platinum is, it's kind of an industrial metal. It has uses. They use it. Okay. And right now they're using about 8 million ounces a year of platinum. But the thing is, they're only producing a little over 7 million ounces. So there's, let's say, a 10% shortage just in production. Okay, now what if platinum takes off? What if the demand for it grows? Okay, well, you're going to get a price increase. You have to get a price increase. The demand is higher than production. That's why I like platinum. It's at a 120-year ratio against gold. Gold to platinum, 120-year low right now. Okay, so platinum trading around 1,000, gold trading around 1,800. I do think platinum's a better trade right here. The other metal that I like that's also hard to stack is copper. Now, you can stack copper pennies. Now, if they're real copper in the pennies, the copper is worth more than the actual penny. So there are people that stack pennies. I used to collect old wheat pennies. Many of you probably know the old wheat pennies. I used to save those, and they were valuable, and more valuable than an actual penny. But pennies if you store copper, it takes space. You got to have some storage for it. So the way I play copper is with the copper ETF. COPX, the copper ETF. Right now it's having a big day today. Today is not the day to buy it. Wait for a little pullback in this ETF and then open up a position. I think copper and I think platinum are going to be better trades even than gold and silver. Now, gold and silver are more money. They're the monetary trades. And as long as we keep printing money, real money is going to gain in value. Real money is being manipulated low. Gold and silver, love the trades. I'm a stacker. I do stack some of it. I have a gold trade on all the way out till December, and I'm sticking with that trade, but I'm trying to get another trade going. I'm trying to get the platinum trade, and I'm trying to get the copper trade. Now, there's a lot going on in the markets today. Jerome Powell's going to be talking later. They have the Jackson Hole meeting. Now what he's going to tell you is that, hey, everything's great. We're going to print money into oblivion, and we're going to get this market going higher and higher, and it probably will continue to go higher and higher. I'm personally betting on a correction still hoping for that September correction. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. I'm betting on it. I think it's going to happen. But wow, look at this, a new record high again. We're going to close the week out at a new record high. Stock market only goes higher. That's the chant that you're hearing today. You're hearing it on the internet. Buy stocks, buy stocks. The market only goes up. And so far, that is true. That is true. But when everybody starts believing the same thing, you know what? Sometimes that black swan event comes and just knocks everybody out. We'll see what happens. The weekend's ahead of us. Get out there. Have a great weekend. If you like this stuff, give me that thumbs up. You really like it? Hit that subscribe button. I'm Tall Mike. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll talk again next week. Bye-bye now.